This time we ask you all please rise, remove your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner being performed tonight by George Hoffman. George is a local favorite, has been singing for years and simply does a wonderful job. He's appeared in lots of musicals. We enjoy it every time. George, whenever you're ready.
Test, test. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow, thank you, George.
The 2021 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2021 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight. It is Parents Weekend here at First Bank Park. All the parents invited to come out to the ballpark and meet with their host families following tonight's ball game, and we've got a good one on our hands. Two of the top two teams in the North Division. We've got the 9-3 Strasburg Express hosting the 6-2 Winchester Royals. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. We've been looking forward to this matchup as Winchester has been playing good baseball, and for Strasburg, after winning 9 in a row, they have fallen 2 games in a row. They have lost to Winchester and Woodstock last night. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express from James Madison University, it is Donovan Burke. Burke will try to get Strasburg off to a good start here tonight. And now the lineup for the Winchester Royals. Leading off and playing center field, it's Mason Little. Batting second, the shortstop, Chino de Guzman. Batting third, the hot swinging DH, Alston Bullman. Batting fourth, the catcher, Will Long. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Sabin Ceballos. Batting sixth, Ryan Dorn, the first baseman. Batting seventh, Cam Brantley, the right fielder. Batting eighth tonight for the Winchester Royals, it's the left fielder, Alston Turner. And batting ninth and playing second, it's Ramos Cordora. And Burke is on the mound and ready to go here tonight. The first pitch is a swing and a ground ball to second. Trip McKinley fields, throws to first, and just in time. One pitch, one out for Donovan Burke here in the first.
The shortstop from Alabama State University, number 14, Chino de Guzman.
Tonight's starting time, 7:03, as Chino de Guzman, the shortstop, steps in. Donovan Burke, through the 2021 season so far, has a 3.24 ERA, 8 1/3 innings, 12 strikeouts. First pitch to de Guzman, a called strike on the inside corner. It is 0-1. De Guzman from Alabama State University. The lefty Burke's pitch, the 0-1. Fastball right down the middle. It's 0-2. Again, looking at the standings in the north, Strasburg first, Winchester second, followed by Woodstock third, Newmarket fourth, Front Royal fifth, and Percival in sixth. Quickly 0-2, the pitch from Burke, swing and a miss. He threw the changeup and got him to swing over top of it. There are 2 outs here in the first. The 2 outs, and here comes Alston Bullman. And Bullman was the guy that hit the walk-off bomb a couple games ago against the Express, and he has been good. That was his 3rd walk-off of the year, and it's pretty good for Winchester. They've had 6 wins and 3 of them being walk-offs early in the year. Bullman stands in the back of the box, right foot nearly on the line. First pitch misses outside. It is 1-0. Bullman from Rice University, and he is from Shepherdstown, West Virginia, 6'1" righty, 205 pounds. Bullman batting .411 on the summer. That second pitch is fouled away. It's 1-1. Bullman 14 for 34, 3 home runs, and 14 RBIs. So he's been swinging the bat well so far here in the 2021 season for the Winchester Royals. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the first. Donovan Burke looking in for his signs and kicks and delivers. Pitch, called strike. It's 1-2. In left field tonight, it's Ferry. Center field, Brown. Right field, it's Toth. At third base, Ketterman. Shortstop, McCroskey. Second base, McKinley. First base, McCoy. Behind the plate, Hooks. And on the mound, Burke. So McCroskey, McKinley, and McCoy. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball to second, raging over and fielding. Good throw to first in time by McKinley. And the top of the first is in the book. So Donovan Burke, a solid 1-2-3. Top of the first inning. Strasburg coming up. We're back after this on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Back to Strasburg, we go to the bottom of the first. On the mound tonight for the Winchester Royals, it's Nick Trabiacci.
We do have an announcement tonight. It's rather historic. Tomorrow, Dennis Henry will be 71 years old. And I'm told that is in human years, not dog years.
Trabiacci getting the ball tonight for the Royals. Leading off and playing shortstop tonight for the Strasburg Express, it is Mac McCroskey. Batting second, the left fielder, Chad Ferry. Batting third, the designated hitter, Ryan Delaney. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Brayton Brown. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Trip McKinley. Batting sixth, Eric Toth, the right fielder. Batting seventh and playing first, it's James McCoy. Batting eighth and playing third base, it's Zach Ketterman. And batting ninth and playing the catcher position, it is Ty Hooks.
Roberts University shortstop number 14, Mac McCroskey.
So Mac McCroskey will step into the batter's box here for the Express, and he will lead it off. Last night's game was all Woodstock, with Strasburg falling to him 7-2. And for the Royals, they beat the Cannons, and that was a 7-6 final in that one. So we're ready to start the bottom of the first inning with Trabiacci on the mound, the righty facing Mac McCroskey of the Express. First pitch is a swing and a ground ball to second. Fielded and thrown to first for the first out, just like the top of the first. First pitch swinging and A 4-3
The
putout.
fielder from Clemson University, number 33, Chad Ferry.
So McCroskey down on one pitch. He is now 12 for 34 on the year. And that brings up the left fielder, Chad Ferry. For Trabiacci, this is his, looks like a second appearance. He has thrown 8 1/3, 8 strikeouts, and a 4.32 ERA. Chad Ferry awaits the first pitch. That's a called strike. Chad is batting .259 on the season, 7 for 27, 2 home runs, and 8 RBIs. And the 0-1 is going to miss in the dirt. One and one from the righty. And just outside, defense behind Trabiacci. In left, it's Turner. In center, it's Little. And in right, it's Brantley. Ceballos at third. De Guzman at second. Cordova at second. De Guzman at short. Cordova at second. 2-1 is a called strike. Duran at first, long behind the plate. And of course, Nick on the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Chad Ferry from Clemson. The pitch way inside. He has to dodge it. 3-2. Ryan Galaney, the DH, is on deck, and he went yard last night at Woodstock. I think there were like 3 or 4 total home runs in the game. Woodstock had at least 2 or 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes, bottom of the first inning. Looking in for the signs, here's the pitch. Swing and lined into right, that's a base knock. Chad Ferry lining one into right. Brantley fields it on the hop, and a 1-out single for the Express in the bottom of the first.
That brings up the DH from Wofford College, number 28, Ryan Galaney.
And here comes Ryan Galaney, the DH from Wofford. So that was hit number 8 on the year for Chad Ferry. So Galaney steps in here. And a wave and a miss through a breaking ball out of the zone, and Galaney couldn't connect. 0-1. Ryan Galaney, 13 for 32, a 406 batting average, 3 home runs, and 9 RBIs. Strasburg's going to want to come out strong here tonight after a struggling performance last night and only putting up a couple runs the previous game, as that one's fouled away, and it's quickly 0-2.
All foul balls are properly expressed. We'd appreciate if you return those to the train station. In exchange, you get a
Hello to everybody listening and watching on Facebook, Stretch, and YouTube. Good to see you, Bob Dunn from Pittsburgh. To the count to Ryan Galaney. And a throw over. Not much of a move yet. We'll see if he has one in his back pocket. Still 0-2. Trabiacci way ahead in the count here. Targets outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul, out of play again. It's still 0-2. 10 pitches so far. The 0-2. That's outside. One ball, 2 strikes, the count. Bottom of the first. And another throw over, and this time just a tad closer. Ferry back in there. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That is going to be fielded and bobbled. That's going to be an error on the shortstop de Guzman as he tried to field and throw it to second. And there should have been at least an out on the play somewhere, but they couldn't get it done, and that'll be an E6.
Number 3, Brayton Brown.
So Ferry moves up to second, and de Guzman reaches on the air by de Guzman. Galaney reaches on the air by de Guzman. So first and second and one out, and here comes Brayton Brown, the center fielder. So a little bit of trouble here early in this one for the Winchester Royals. Set in the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good eye there by Brayton. It is 1-0. Brayton Brown from Auburn University in Selma, Alabama. 5'9" righty, 185 pounds. Want to know the count. Brown batting .342 on the summer. Pitch is popped up. This is trouble. Into shallow right and over the shoulder attempt. Not going to be made, and into second safely, just beating the throw is Galaney. It's a bloop single for Brayton Brown, his 14th of the year, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for Trip McKinley. It appeared to be trouble right off the bat. Great effort trying to make the over-the-shoulder catch, but dropping in shallow right, and the second base hit of the inning for the Express. So McKinley steps in here with a great opportunity for Strasburg to possibly strike early here. We're in the bottom of the first, Winchester and Strasburg. Number 1 and 2 in the north. McKinley awaits the pitch. And that's down low, 1-0. McKinley batting .290, looking for his 10th hit. He's 9 for 31, no home runs, and only 1 RBI, so a great chance here. Swing and a miss. Went after a pitch in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Other games around the league tonight. Woodstock is at Front Royal. Charlottesville's at Covington. Harrisonburg is at Stanton. And at 7:30, the Purcellville Cannons are at the Newmarket Rebels. 1 ball, 1 strike. First baseman playing in a bit. That's outside, 2-1. Winchester already chirping at the umpire. That's now 17 pitches for Nick Trabiacci here in the first. He got a ground down on 1 pitch. Then a single, error, and single. 2-1. Swing and a foul back, and McKinley is down 2 strikes. If McKinley reaches, Eric Toth, the right fielder, would bat.
Trip.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the first. Bases juice for the Express. McKinley choked up on the bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up behind the plate, and that is somehow going to go out of play. It appeared like it was in the middle of the infield, but big break there for Strasburg, as that would have been the infield fly, or who knows there, but ball's out of play, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Catcher tying his shoe. So we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ferry at third, Galaney at second, Brown at first. Swing and a ground ball down the third base line. It's a foul ball. Correct call there by the home plate umpire as he got out of his spot behind the dish and correctly got that one. And that would have been big trouble for the Royals. It would have scored at least 1, possibly 2 going down the line, as the left fielder Turner is not really that close to the left field line. Dimensions here at First Bank Park. Down the lines 300 and straightaway center 365. So if you can get a hold of one to left or right, you've got a good chance of having it leaving the yard. Trip McKinley battling here against Nick Trabiacci, and time called by the home plate umpire. Do it again. The righty Trabiacci set at the belt. Long hold. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. McKinley just keeping his at bat alive. Battling here. Still 2-2. Well, let's do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fastball up high. Good eye there by Trip McKinley, and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Eric Toth awaiting on deck, seeing if he can get a chance here to swing the bat in the first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded, looking in for his signs. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly into center. Center fielder backing up on it. He will make the catch as little as there. But McKinley gets the job done and gets the Express on the board first. A sac fly to center. And the Express have taken a 1-0 lead. Good piece of hitting there. A long at bat. As Chad Ferry comes home to score. All the other runners hold up.
Batter from Presbyterian College, right fielder, number 26, Eric Toth.
And there are 2 outs, and if you're Strasburg with Toth coming up, and he swung it well last night, you want to get a couple more runs here in this first inning. So now 2 RBIs on the season for Trip McKinley. And Toth fouls off a high fastball. It is 0-1. Eric Toth batting .235, 4 for 17, no bombs and 2 RBIs. That's outside 1-1. Strasburg with 1 here in the first, couple of hits, reached on an error as well, trying to add more here with Toth at the plate. Breaking ball in the dirt. They're going to appeal it. No, he didn't, says the base umpire. 2 balls and a strike. Eric Toth from Presbyterian in Mobile, Alabama. 6'4" righty, 225 pounds. Winchester went down 1-2-3 in the top half. A ground out, a strikeout, and a ground out. Good hitters count, 2-1. Swing and a foul back off the net. And again, 2-2. Two's on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trabiacci's pitch. Runner going. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. To Guzman. Backhands. Throws the first low, but in time. And he redeems himself on a strong throw from the hole. So the Express do pick up a run. They strand a couple. But they lead this game 1-0 as we go to the second. We'll take a quick break and return after this. Strasburg Express Baseball on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. We go to the top of the second. Strasburg 1, Winchester nothing. The Royals send up 4, 5, 6. Long, Ceballos, and Doran. Here's the first pitch from Burke. Fouled away, 0-1. Take a look at some games around the big leagues here in just a second. Oh, 1. That's up high. One and one the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Donovan Burke. Will Long, the catcher, down in the count 0-2. Will Long batting .277 on the summer. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The lefty kicks and delivers. Swing. Check swing. Nope. I'm going to say he didn't go. It was close. There's a good pitch there from Donovan Burke on the outside part of the plate, but base umpire says he did not go around. 2-2. 2-2 swing and a foul back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitched a long way inside, and Will has to dodge the baseball. 3-2. No scores around the league other than ours being 1-0. Will Long trying to get on base here in the second. Pitch from Burke, swinging a high chopper to third. Third baseman Ketterman fields, high throw. They tag him, and he is out. Great play at first by James McCoy. A high throw by Ketterman, and saving an error as McCoy leaps to catch it and then tag Long on his way through the bag for the first out. Good play there by McCoy. So 1 up, 1 down, and here comes
number 10,
Sabine Ceballos. There's the pitch. Fastball up high, 1-0. Again, Burke from JMU, and Donovan led not only freshmen, but all active Division I NCAA pitchers in ERA for a good bit of the season. Swing and a line drive up the middle. That's a base knock, and the first hit of the night for the Winchester Royals. It's Ceballos.
First baseman from the University of Nebraska.
As he's on first.
Ryan Dorn.
And here comes Ryan Dorn, the first baseman. So that was the 5th hit for Ceballos, and Dorn is 3 for 12, batting .250. No homers and 1 RBI. He's facing the lefty Burke, and he swings and fouls one off towards the parking lot. It is 0-1. If you're Burke here, trying to get a ground ball and turn a double play, (0-1). Swing and a ground ball up the middle, backhand. It's bobbled at second by McKinley. Could have been a double play or at least a out at second, but instead an error by the second baseman McKinley. And it's now first and second and only 1 out.
A&T, number 17, Cam Brantley.
Comes Cam Brantley from North Carolina A&T. Brantley, the right fielder. So Strasburg up 1-0, but Some trouble here in the second for Burke following the single in the air by the second baseman, Trip McKinley. Brantley batting .259, 7 for 27, no home runs, couple of RBIs. Another lefty and a huge breaking ball, and as it falls through the zone, it's 0-1. Winchester, a team that, when I mention to people, one of the top teams in the North, you instantly think of Strasburg as one of the better teams in the North, and Winchester's another one. And here's a comebacker to Burke. He's going to go to second for one, back to first. It is a double play. Donovan Burke fielding the position extremely well. As he fields it, throws to the middle, and it goes down as a 1-6-3 double play, and the half inning is over. Well, the Royals threaten a bit. Continue what I was saying about Winchester here in just a second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Strasburg 1, Winchester nothing.
Leading off the first baseman from the University of Kentucky, number 19, James McCoy.
We go to the bottom of the second. James McCoy, the first baseman, will lead it off. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. McCoy, Ketterman, and Hooks for the Express. And the first pitch is hammered up the middle, backhand stop by the second baseman, and thrown to first. Good play there by Cordova. And that's the first out. Here in the bottom of the second. That was a hard hit ball by James McCoy. So one up, one down, and here comes Zach Ketterman. 28 pitches in the first for Trabiachi. 18 strikes and 10 balls. He's now up to 29 following that first pitch ground out. And here's Ketterman, very new to the roster. He's only 1 for 4. And the first pitch misses inside, 1-0. I think his first game was the other night over in Winchester when the Express fell in the 12th. Pitch to Zach Ketterman, down low, 2-0. Ketterman's from West Carolina University, 6'3" lefty. And he's in a good hitter's count here, 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left, right at the left fielder, Turner, for the second out.
That brings up the catcher from Winthrop, number 11, Ty Hooks.
2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second, 2 hard hit balls. And here comes the catcher, Ty Hooks. Hooks is from Winthrop, 5'11" righty, from Rock Hill, South Carolina. And here's the first pitch. That's outside. Again, you can watch the game on the Facebook app or online. You can also watch on the YouTube app or YouTube on your smart TV or your phone. 1-0. And that's a strike. Just make sure your video quality is turned up as high as it'll go, which it should be 720p, which is as Facebook will allow. 1-1. And another good breaking ball in there. 1-2. 1-2. Hooks fouls it back into the net. It is still 1-2. Ty Hooks 2 for 11. 181 average. 3 RBIs. Ferry with a base knock and Brown for the Express so far. 1-2. And outside 2-2. Pretty good pitch, but it just missed. Two. Swing and a high fly to right. Back towards the wall and making the catch as he taps into the wall is the right fielder Brantley, and Hooks just missing an opposite field home run. And Strasburg has some tough luck in that second inning, but Trabacci with a solid inning on the mound. And we're through 2 innings from Strasburg. The Express leading the Winchester Royals 1-0. We'll take a break and return after this. Valley Baseball League action on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet.
Jack it up.
One nothing Strasburg. We go to the third.
Florida State College, number 44, Austin Turner.
Winchester has 8, 9, and 1 up. Austin Turner, the left fielder, leads it off here for the Royals again, facing Donovan Burke for the Express. Pitches a strike at the knees, 0-1. Cordova is on deck for the Royals. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider. It's 0-2. Very good crowd here at the ballpark tonight on this Saturday night. 0-2. Swing and a foul ball got him in the box. Father's Day tomorrow as the Express are off tomorrow, and then on the schedule it says it's a rain date for Monday, and we'll be here Monday facing the Rebels. 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to second. Playing back on it is McKinley, nearly having to get by him, but he is able to corral it and throw it to first to throw out Turner for the first out here in the third.
Second baseman for St. John's River State College, number 18, Ramses Cordova.
Comes Ramses Cordova. Turner was 0 for 9 before that at bat. Make it 0 for 10 now. Burke has thrown 25 pitches so far through 2 1/3. First pitch to Cordova's grounded up the middle off the glove of the pitcher. Throw to first, and the ball is dropped by McCoy. Great effort as Burke got a piece of it and went all the way up the middle, nearly got into center field.
Center fielder number 42, Mason Little.
So a single. Second hit of the night for the Royals, and a good pickoff move, and the ball gets away. McCoy goes over the head of the runner, Cordova, fielding it, and he is looking to go three. Good throw by McCoy. Yeah, McCoy's got a big arm as he throws it all the way from the right field line to third, and the runner has to hold up at second. And, yeah, McCoy went over top of Cordova.
At the Fairfield Inn, which is our host hotel.
So getting the second is
From the Fairfield Inn found in the parking lot. There's nothing to
Cordova on the error.
from the Fairfield Inn, so if you're staying there and you've watched
Error
the
on
game,
Burke.
we have it in the press box.
So they're going to check on the runner, Cordova, make sure he's okay, because McCoy, when he tried to go after the ball, he got tangled up with his head a bit. So now there's a runner on second and still only one out. Mason Little grounded out to second on the first pitch of the game, and if he hits it to where he did the first time, it'll be a base hit. Big hole right side of the infield. And as I say that, McCoy will scoot over a little bit. Pitch is hit down the first base line, but foul, and it's 0-1. 1-0 Express here in the top of the third. Charlottesville leading Covington 2-1, bottom of the second. Oh, 1. Burke looking in for his signs. And fouled away. Burke has thrown 23 strikes and 5 balls so
Turn off
far.
foul balls to the train station. In exchange, you'll get a free spot. Thank you.
Came in with 12 strikeouts. He has 1 here tonight through 2 1/3. Burke looks in for his signs. He comes set at the belt. Trying to strike Little out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner off the glove of the shortstop into center field. It was nearly caught. And holding at third is Cordova. And we're going to score that an error on the shortstop, McCroskey. So that is 3 errors already for the Express. Cordova to third and Little to first. And the first pitch is fouled away. So 0-1 to Chino de Guzman. Winchester with a tying run at third and only 1 out. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Burke had Little down 0-2. He couldn't finish him off. We'll see if he can get de Guzman here with the power hitting Alston Bullman, the DH on deck. Oh, 2 the count. Burke trying to minimize damage. Here's the pitch, runner going, it's outside, throw to second, on the tag, and the ball gets away, and luckily the runner did not come home to score. And to second base with a stolen base is Mason Little. Pitch was a ball, and it's 1-2. So now Royals with second and third and 1 out. De Guzman just needs to put one in play, and See what happens. The pitch looked like he went, and he does. A big strikeout there as going around on the check swing is de Guzman
The DH,
for the second out. Well, here comes Austin Bullman, the DH. He has been clutch all year long for the Winchester Royals, and Strasburg needs to get him out here. There is a base open with Will Long on deck, but if I was playing a video game, I would walk him here. But real life, yeah, I would put him on. He's swinging a good bat. Winchester saying that should have been a balk. And they have not been afraid to speak their minds so far in the dugout. First pitch misses 1-0. 1-0 Express, top of the third. Royals runners on second and third, and 2 outs. Bowman grounds one to third, fielded by the third baseman Ketterman. Throw to first in time, and no walk was necessary as a ground out is made, and the Express avoid a big inning, and the Royals are still scoreless through 3 turns. As we go to the bottom of the third, the Express lead it 1-0. Strasburg 9-3, Winchester 6-2. We've got a good one on our hands, and we're back after this on Facebook, Stretch, and YouTube. Mac McCroskey leads it off as the Express have the top of the lineup due up here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Express, and they're trying to get some more runs off of Nick Trabiacci here in the third. Strasburg so far 1 run on 2 hits and 3 errors. Winchester no runs on 2 hits and 1 error. Mac McCroskey grounded out on the first pitch of the bottom of the first to second. Haney's first pitch swinging again, fouls it out of play. It's 0-1. McCroskey,
Please return all foul balls to the train station.
12 for 34, around a 360 average, no home runs and 4 RBIs. He was named the hitter of the week last week in the league. Still a solid hitting machine. And the pitch is swung on and missed, 0-2. Trabiacci way ahead here. He's got a chance to put him away. Swing and a foul back. He's on it, but got to straighten it out. Still 0-2. Trabiacci has done well putting guys away when getting ahead 0-2. And not allowing hard hit balls. The 0-2. That's in the dirt. 1-2. McCroskey, Ferry, and Galaney here in the third. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swing and a high fly down the right field line, and into foul territory. It is out of play towards the bullpen. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Harrisonburg leading Stanton 1-0, top of the second. Hello to everybody joining in on Facebook and YouTube. Also Stretch, thanks for joining us. Tonight's broadcast of Valley Baseball League action. I'm Kyle Gutschall. North Division battle. Target out, the 1-2. Swing and a foul ball. McCroskey battling, still 1-2. Got about 40 viewers on Facebook and about 20 on YouTube. A lot of parents here this weekend for Parents Weekend at the ballpark. Still 1-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. He went up and out of the zone, and McCroskey can't get to it. Foul tip into the glove for the first out in the third. Comes Chad Ferry, the left fielder. He hit one hard in the right his first time up, and the only run to score on a sac fly by Trip McKinley. First pitch inside. Chad Ferry hit one very deep the other night against Newmarket. It was actually the pitch after I said that the pitcher was, doing very well. He then hammered one out of the field, out of the park to right. 1-0. That's up and in, 2-0. Phillies lead the Giants 13-6 in the ninth. Houston leads Chicago White Sox 1-0 in the second. Pitch to Ferry's a strike, 2-1. San Diego trailing the Cincinnati Reds 1-0 in the second. Milwaukee and Colorado will play at 9:10. Hammered to left but foul. At 10:07 the Tigers are at the Angels. At 10:10 the Dodgers are at the Diamondbacks, and also at 10:10 the Tampa Bay Rays are at the Seattle Mariners. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in the bottom of the third. Trabiacci, the righty, kicks and delivers. Swinging a little fister off the hands. Fielded and thrown out. Good play there by Sabin Ceballos for the second out here in the third.
Now batting the DH, number 28, Ryan Galaney.
It'll go down as a 5-3 putout. And there are 2 outs. Here's Galaney. Ryan reached on an error by the shortstop his first time up. Pitch to Ryan is in the dirt. 1-0. The 1-0. And that's a strike, 1-1. Galaney's got some pop. Don't want to miss over the plate with him. Kicking the pitch. Swing and hammered foul down the left field line past George Loss, the head coach of the Express. It's 1-2. He was just early on that one. 1-0, bottom of the third, from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. Target outside the pitch. That's outside, 2-2. Oh, he hit his spot. Again, Woodstock defeated Strasburg last night. Two of the three losses for the Express have been to Woodstock. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He blew the fastball by him, and Ryan Galaney goes down on strikes. And that is out number 3. So we're through 3 innings from First Bank Park in Strasburg. The Express lead at 1-0. We'll take a break and return. Valley Baseball League action in the North Division. We're back after this. Go to the top of the fourth. Strasburg leading 1-0 over the Winchester Royals. Will Long, the catcher, leads off and takes a pitch outside from Donovan Burke. It is 1-0. Both sides with 2 hits. One of the count. Swing and a liner into right. That is going to bloop for a base hit, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Toth couldn't cut it off, and into second with a leadoff double is Will Long here in the fourth. Hit number 3 of the night for the Royals. So leadoff double for the Royals. Here's Sabine Ceballos. He is 1 for 1 with a base knock. Stranded out on base last time up. That was hit number 6 of the year for Will Long. Burke's pitch, swing and a miss. That was a home run hack there, but he couldn't connect. 0-1. Woodstock leading Front Royal 2-0 top of the third. Burke is at 38 pitches, 30 strikes, and only 8 balls. 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Runner's going to advance, and it's bobbled by the shortstop. Third at first. They call him out at first. McCroskey's still able to recover and get him for the first out, but Long moves up to third. Strasburg very fortunate there that it's not first and third and nobody out. So McCroskey recovers. Here comes Ryan Doran, the first baseman. He reached on an error by McKinley his first time up. Runner on third and only 1 out. First pitch in the dirt. Check swing. No appeal. 1-0. One and the count. Doran trying to get this game tied up. The pitch, swing, and a foul tip into the glove. Burke gets it back to 1-1. Doran is 3 for 13 on the summer. Lefty-lefty matchup. Good curveball. Oh my, just misses down low. 2-1. Got 4 errors combined here as we are through 3 1/3. Two 2-1. Swing and a liner past the first baseman McCoy into right field, and this ball game is all knotted up at 1. An RBI single, the second RBI of the summer for Doran, and the Royals tie at 1-1 here in the fourth.
Right fielder, number 17, Cam Brantley.
Doran's on for the second time and tying it up on the RBI single. Comes Cam Brantley, the right fielder. He hit into a 1-6-3 double play, and Strasburg could use that again here in the fourth. Pitch, a breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Hooks. It's 1-0. Nationals leading the Mets 6-0 in the sixth. Astros leading the White Sox 1-0 in the third. Cincinnati leading San Diego 2-0 in the second. This time the curveball is called a strike outside part, 1-1. Blue Jays came back and beat the O's 10-7. Burke long set, the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to second. Does he have another double play? Going to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. And that is now 2 double plays for Cam Brantley. 0 for 2 with a couple. And, a little chirping with Winchester. And base umpire says he's not going to deal with it. But the Royals pick up a run in the top half. 1-1 the score. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Back after this on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-1 after the Royals tie it up in the top half. Strasburg sends up 4, 5, 6, Brown, McKinley, and Toth here in the inning. Trabiachi back on the mound. First pitch is down low, 1-0. And that's a strike. One the count. And good frame job by the catcher, bringing it all the way back into the zone, 1-2. One and two to Brayton Brown. Same spot, different result, 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Swinging a ground ball, third and foul down the line. During the half inning, there was an announcement about McDonald's. You can go to this website and find out how many burgers and stuff they've sold. Well, they also have all these other related sites here. 2-2 is a grounder back to the pitcher, and this is going to be a tough play. Charging and beating it out is the center fielder, Brayton Brown. It got past the pitcher. De Guzman tried to barehand it. He couldn't come up with it. And an infield single for the Express. Here comes McKinley. He's got the only RBI of the night. Anyway, so this website, everysecond.io, well, there's different things. You can look at McDonald's and Disney World and all this. It says in the last 1 minute, there have been 18,000 meteors entering our atmosphere. There have been 7,000 lightning strikes in the last minute and 10 seconds. McKinley hits it foul. There have been 40,000 trees cut down in the last 1 minute and 30 seconds. Not sure if this is a legitimate source. 0-1 the count. McKinley awaiting the pitch from Trabiachi here in the fourth. That's in the dirt to the backstop, and that'll be a wild pitch as Brayton Brown moves up to second, but nobody out. Good chance here for Strasburg to get the lead back. One. That's high and outside, 2-1. On deck is Eric Toth. He grounded out to short his first time up. .64 pitches for Trabiacci through 3+ innings here. He's allowed a run. 2-1. Swing and a foul back off the end of the bat, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom 4, 1-1 the score. Choked up on the bat, McKinley. That's outside off the glove of the catcher Long. It's 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Trip McKinley at the dish. .290 average. Couple of RBIs. 3-2. Swing and a foul back. McKinley has seen a lot of pitches tonight. He is battling up there at the plate. Let's try it again here. A lot of room out in right center. 3-2. Swing and a foul back. Trip McKinley has seen a lot of pitches tonight. He's seen 16 pitches so far tonight. Here's number 17, and it's in the dirt for ball 4. Trip McKinley, another great at-bat. First and second, nobody out for the Express. And here comes Toth, and the way he was swinging last night, he had a couple of bloopers, but the way he's been seeing the ball after a successful campaign at Presbyterian, both pitching and hitting, which he did get on the mound last night against the River Bandits. A little bit of relief work. Again, huge hole out there in right center field. Center fielder Little playing pretty deep. 365 out there. Here comes the first pitch to Toth. Swing and a pop-up, right field line. Charging is Brantley towards the line, foul territory, and he drops it. And that will be scored an error, won't it? We'll have to score that in E9. So 0-1 the count as the right fielder Brantley drops it in foul territory. It was in his glove, but .0-1. Swinging a ground ball past the second baseman, a base hit. Runner being sent to the plate. Coming home to score is Brayton Brown, and the Express have reclaimed the lead. It's 2-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. RBI single for Eric Toth, getting the Express back in the lead.
First baseman, number 19, James McCoy.
Trip McKinley moves all the way up to third. Good base running by the Express. So There is going to be an error scored on the right fielder Brantley on the previous pitch after he dropped the pop fly. So that is now error number 2 on the night. And it's first and third and nobody out for McCoy, who's been hitting the ball hard. He just has not been fortunate to get on base. First pitch, that's in the dirt, 2-1. Single, walk, single in the inning, and time's called as Will Long will go out and talk to the pitcher. So 1-0. James McCoy in a good spot here, first and third. Just want to try to stay away from the ground ball. 1-0. That's a fastball right at the knees, 1-1. Scores are all the same around the league at the moment. 2-0 Woodstock, 2-1 Charlottesville, 2-1 Strasburg, 1-0 Harrisonburg. The lefty McCoy awaits the pitch, swing and a miss, trying to send one over the trees and right, and it's 1-2. McCoy 5-for-30 on the summer. 1 home runs and 7 RBIs. Nick Trabiacci, the righty on the mound for the Royals, trying to limit damage here in the fourth. 1-2. McCoy swings and misses. He blows a fastball right by him, and that's out number 1. Strasburg, it's been a glaring issue when it comes to runners in scoring position for the Express. They've been very solid other than that, but with bases loaded, first and third, whatever it may be, they have really struggled with runners on base, and that's got to be figured out here soon. Now Winchester's a ground ball away from getting out of this. Ketterman at the plate, and he takes a fastball 0-1. That is strike number 50 for Trabiacci. He's at 76 through 3 1/3, so you've got to think getting out of this third might be the end of the line for him. 0-1. Swinging a pop-up foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Somebody getting hot down in the Winchester bullpen. Ketterman 1 for 5 on the summer. Just got to put it in play and keep it off the ground. The pitch hammered to right center, way out there, going back towards the wall and caught at the wall. Needed a couple more feet to leave the yard, but a sacrifice fly by Zach Ketterman. And the Express add another. It's 3-1. Had a lot of air under it. And just didn't have enough to leave the yard. But Trip McKinley comes home to score to make it 3-1. And Ketterman down 0-2. Nearly hits a 3-run shot. So 2 outs now. And here's Ty Hooks, the catcher. He takes one for a ball in the dirt, 1-0. Covington has tied it in their ball game against the Tom Sox. It's 2-2. (1-0) to Ty Hooks. That's outside. Hooks hit it well his first time up, but just bad luck. And now he's in a good count to sit on a fastball and try to drive one to left. Nearly hit it out of the ballpark to right his first time up. Time called. 3-1 the score here in the fourth. A couple of runs in the inning for the Express after giving up the lead in the top half. 2-0. Swinging a soft grounder to short. De Guzman fields, throws to first in time. And the half inning is over. But the Express tackle in a couple of runs and reclaim the lead with 2 in the bottom half. They lead this ball game 3-1 as we go to the 5th. Stand by. We'll take a quick break and return after this. Valley Baseball League action.
Distance between us, it's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go.
We go to the top of the 5th. Strasburg 3, Winchester 1. Kyle Gutcho with you here on the call. Thanks for listening or watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Beautiful night at the ballpark. A little cloudy, but temperature's good. First pitch from Donovan Burks, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Oh-1 to Austin Turner, and that's up and in. 1-1. 30 viewers over on YouTube and 35 on Facebook. Thanks for joining us here on tonight's broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from. And pitch is fouled down the third base line. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Burke looks in, kicks and pitches. Breaking ball. Oh my, just missing. Good pitch there from Donovan Burke. Two-two to lead off the 5th. Pitch to Turner. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line. Big hop there for Ketterman. Throw to first in time, and there is one out here in the top of the 5th. 1 up, 1 down, and
Second baseman, number 18, Ramses Cordova.
here comes Ramses Cordova, the second baseman. He singled his first time up, then got the second on an error, eventually got the third, but didn't score. Donovan Burke, the lefty, always puts his arms over his head before getting ready and pitching. First pitch is a curveball fouled away, 0-1. Strasburg tonight, 3 runs on 4 hits and 3 errors. Winchester 1 run on 4 hits and 2 errors. Again, Strasburg first in the North at 9-3. Winchester second at 6-2. Woodstock is in third. They have 7 wins, but 1 more loss. 0-1 Swinging a liner up the middle, backhanded stop by the second baseman, but it ricochets away. McKinley just couldn't handle it. It was hard hit, and that'll be a base knock. So one out single for Cordova, his second of the night. Comes Mason Little. As I was talking about with Winchester earlier, the Royals always have a quietly good season. Now, in the playoffs, they've had trouble getting past the first round. They played Strasburg a lot the last few years in the playoffs when they've both made it. And the first pitch is hit to third, throw to first by Ketterman, and it gets by the first baseman, McCoy. It was caught, hard hit ball, and Ketterman made the catch, and he made a kind of wild throw trying to double him up all the way at first.
Shortstop, number 14, Chino de Guzman.
But the runner had to hold. So here comes Chino de Guzman.
Is that the same one we're trying to give away all year?
Hey, we'll take it.
De Guzman swings and misses. Tonight, Chino is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. But
To your red tickets, we're going to give away a Cracker Barrel gift certificate.
Winchester, I mean, they're one of the most consistent teams you see. They just have to get over that hump in the playoffs. They've got good management, good coaching, usually good players. Throw over, and the base umpire, not even looking. Not sure. I don't know what he's looking at. Was he looking when the throw was made over the first? I don't know. Oh, 1 from Burke. Swinging a foul back, and one strike away from de Guzman going down for the third time. Oh, 2. Burke shakes off 3 times. He comes set. Trying to finish off his 5th inning of work. The lefty set. The pitch to de Guzman. And that misses. Donovan Burke, 43 strikes and 14 balls. Wow. Trying to get another strikeout here. Pitch is hit to second, and a high hop, but gobbled up by McKinley. Easy throw over to first, and another good inning of work by Donovan Burke. He is through 5 innings of 1-run ball, and the Express hold on to their 3-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Stay tuned. We've got more Express and Winchester Royal baseball coming up next. Take a quick break and return after this. Strasburg coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Express the shortstop, number 14, Mac McCroskey.
We go to the bottom of the fifth. Mac McCroskey leads it off, and he will face A.J. Szynski. Szynski, the new pitcher on the mound for the Winchester Royals. And the first pitch is a breaking ball in there. Szynski, 6'2", righty from Frederick Community College. Here's the 0-1. That's outside. So final line for Nick Trabiacci, who is on the hook right now. 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. Szynski has thrown 1 inning, as that one is popped up in the center, and getting under it is Little for the out. 1 quick out to begin the bottom of the fifth.
Left fielder, number 33, Chad Ferry.
Here comes Chad Ferry. Ferry from Clemson. And showing bunt, and he bunts at the third. Here comes a tough play over the body throw and not in time. Bunt single for Chad Ferry, but give credit to Sabin Ceballos there. That was a heck of an effort there trying to throw him out as they shifted, and he just laid down the bunt. Why don't the big leaguers try that? I guess they just can't bunt. That was a great play, great heads-up play by Chad Ferry, his second hit of the night. So runner on first and 1 out following the bunt single. And coming in, Strasburg didn't have a sacrifice bunt the whole year. But there's a bunt single at least. And fouled away on the pitch for Galaney. Ryan Galaney due for a big knock here. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error and struck out. Struck him out on a fastball his second time up, and he doesn't miss those very often. So he's due for a pretty good knock here. His team leading 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth. It's been a very tightly contested game so far. Fastball misses outside 1-1. Strasburg with only 3 hits. Check that, 5 hits. Both sides with 5 hits apiece, but they have 3 errors. Long hold, 1-1 to Galaney. Outside, 2-1. Front Royal has tied it up 2-2 with Woodstock. Turks and Braves now tied up at 2. So 3 2-2 games and a 1-3 game. Meanwhile, last night Newmarket put up like 15. 2-1 and a throw over, and that was kind of awkward looking. Guess he stepped off with his back foot, which that's what you have to do as a righty. Either way, lefty too. Galaney got to be sitting heat here, 2-1, and he gets a breaking ball in the dirt, 3-1. Szynski with, like I said, an inning, no strikeouts, and an ERA of 18. He's thrown 8 pitches, 4 balls, and 4 strikes. 3-1. That's a called strike on the outer part, 3-2. 3-1, bottom 5 here from Strasburg, Virginia. Kyle Gutschall with you. Thanks for joining in here. Tonight's broadcast, Saturday Night Baseball from Strasburg, Virginia, out of the Valley Baseball League. Winchester with their visiting yellows and the green sleeves. Strasburg with the purple and gray camo. Throw over and back in safely. Is Ferry. Wouldn't be surprised to see Ferry moving here. 3-2. He doesn't. The pitch is ball in the dirt. You could hear it get a piece of the dirt. And it's a walk here with 1 out in the 5th for the Express, trying to keep the inning going strong.
Center fielder, number 3, Brayton Brown.
Here comes Brayton Brown, the center fielder. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles, a run scored, and trying to do some damage here. Winchester looking for the ground ball double play. The pitch to Brown. That's at the knees, strike 1. Brayton Brown has hit some home runs here, and they're never cheapies. 0-1. That's outside 1-1. Got underway tonight at 7:03. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to swing at it in the dirt. And on the swing, runners move up. So it's second and third now. And that'll be a wild pitch. So Ferry to third, Galani to second, and the count is 2-2. 2-2. That's up high and goes to the backstop, but there's really no backstop area here, so he didn't have to worry about allowing the run. Count is full, 3-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Brayton Brown. Swinging a ground ball, third base side and foul.
Thank you, Blue.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. This is a great chance for Strasburg to really get some momentum. The pitch, swing and a pop-up. First base side and caught in foul territory for the second out. Big break there for the Royals.
Number 13, Trip McKinley.
Got it off the handle, and there are 2 outs. That's another example there. It's just Strasburg having trouble manufacturing with runners in scoring position. So here's McKinley. He's had a pretty solid night. He has an RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Came into the game with 1 RBI. He has 1 already tonight, as that one's in the dirt, 1-0. Wano misses. 2-0 the count to Trip McKinley. Swing and a liner into left. This looks like it's going to be trouble, but it's caught on the run. Getting there is Turner on the running play, and that is huge as it keeps this thing a 2-run ball game, and Strasburg continues to struggle with runners in scoring position. They score no runs in the bottom of the 5th, but still hold a 3-1 lead. We go to the 6th inning. We're back after this on Facebook, Stretch, and YouTube.
Austin Bullman.
3-1 Express. We go to the top of the sixth inning. It'll be 3-4-5 Bullman, Long, and Ceballos here for the Royals. Both sides with 5 hits apiece. Burke back out onto the mound, and the first pitch. What a surprise. A called strike, and it's 0-1. Burke has been good. Very good. 45 strikes and 14 balls through 5 innings. The 0-1. Swing and a foul ball, and it's 0-2. "60 pitches so far through 5+ innings for Burke. Here's the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was absolutely fooled on that one. First out here in the 6th inning, a strikeout.
The catcher, number 25, Will Long.
One out in the 6th, and here comes Will Long, the catcher. He has grounded out. He has doubled and scored. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. Want to know the count to Will Long. And that's a strike. 1-1. About 25 viewers on YouTube and 35 on Facebook. 1-1 from Burke. That's somewhere down low. 2-1. Donovan Burke from James Madison University. Wearing purple here during the summer, as he does in the college season. Good count here for Long to swing. 2-1, and that's hit foul, and somehow that did not hit Ceballos in the on-deck circle. It went behind him. It went behind Ceballos standing there somehow and did not get a piece of him. And he is counting his lucky stars over there, I think. Two and two the count. Burke looking for another strikeout. Down and in. He tried to put a little extra on that one. It's 3-2. Sabin Ceballos on deck. He is 1 for 2. Here's the lefty Burke's pitch. Swinging a ground ball. It's softly hit. Charging Ketterman, the third baseman. Off balance throw. It is not in time. Beating it out, an infield single for Will Long, the catcher. He's 2 for 3. And the Royals will bring up the tying run. Here's Sabine Ceballos, the third baseman. 3-1 in the 6th. Charlottesville now leading Covington 3-2 in the 5th. And he takes one in the dirt, 1-0. 67 pitches now for Donovan Burke through 5 1/3. I mean, he could just wait till Cam Brantley comes up. He has hit into 2 double plays. You don't see that very often. He's hustling down the line. Strasburg's just too quick. Pitch is a fastball outside, 2-0. Swing and a high fly to right and out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the train station, and if you like, you'll get a freeze pop.
2 balls and a strike here for Ceballos. The pitch from Burke. Down and in, 3-1. This is the tying run here at the plate in the 6th. Three-one the count. And the pitch is right down the middle, and Ceballos must have thought that was 2 down the middle as he was trying to take a walk there. I don't know where else that could have been. Whenever you do that, that zone gets just a little bit bigger. Burke trying to get a strikeout here. Tying run at the plate. 1 out in the 6th. The pitch. Same spot and same result. And Ceballos didn't like it, but he was consistent behind the plate on the call, and that is out number 2.
Number 23, Ryan Dorn.
2 strikeouts in the inning. Here comes Ryan Dorn, the first baseman. He has reached on an error and singled, picked up an RBI. Pitch to Dorn, curveball in there, 0-1. Breaking ball up and in. Hello to everyone watching, both Winchester and Strasburg fans and all other Valley League or just baseball fans in general. One. That's way outside, 2-1. Front Royal now leading Woodstock 4-2 in the top of the 6th. They were down 2-0, and they have come back for 4. Two-one to Doran. Fastball right down the middle, 2-2. Two the pitch. Swing and a foul ball down the first base line. Still 2-2. Pitch is way inside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-one Express in the 6th. Very solid crowd here tonight at the ballpark on a Saturday night from Strasburg. Runner will be on the move on the pitch. Burke's ready in the pitch. Swing and a liner up the middle. That's a base hit. And runner's moving to third. And he's going to get in there safely. So Dorn with the base knock. And we've got a meeting at the mound. Long going to get the second and then go to third on an E8. So that is error number 4 of the night for the Express.
If you would pull out your red admission tickets, please. This is good for a Cracker Barrel gift.
And we've got a quick discussion at the mound. We'll be right back. So first and third after the discussion on the mound, 2 outs. Cam Brantley, he has hit into 2 double plays. I'm safe to say it will not happen this time. There are already 2 outs. Brantley, the lefty, facing the lefty. He has the go-ahead run at the plate. Tying runs at first. The first pitch in the dirt, 1-0. One of the count. Breaking ball, that's just outside. 2-0. On deck, Austin Turner. He has grounded out to second and third tonight. Got to be careful here. Lefty crank shot here. If Brantley could get a hold of one, could give the Royals the lead. 2-0. Fastball right down the middle, 2-1. Burke trying to send this thing to the bottom half of the 6th. 2-1. Breaking ball in there, 2-2. And Donovan Burke is 1 strike away, getting through 6 innings. He has thrown 59 strikes and 25 balls. Pitch number 85 of the night coming up here. Set at the belt, the lefty's ready in the pitch, swing and a foul back. Just got a piece of it. He went way out of the zone to stay alive there. Two and two the count. First and third and 2 outs for the Royals. Down 3-1. Pitch is a broken back grounder up the middle. Burke's going to let it go, and that's a smart play as the shortstop, McCroskey, takes it himself, 6 unassisted, and the half inning is over. Well, the Royals threaten again, but can't get anything across in the top half of the 6th. Donovan Burke is through 6 innings, and the Express hold their 3-1 lead as we go to the home half of the 6th. Stay tuned. We're coming back for more baseball after this. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Strasburg up 3-1. Eric Toth leads it off and hits one down the third base line. We've seen so many of those tonight, but just can't keep it fair. 0-1. That's outside. Make sure you're here in the 7th. We'll have our history facts for you. On this day in baseball history, June 19th. 1-1. Toth takes one at the knees. 1-2. Our first history note will be coming from 1846. 1-2 to Toth. Target outside. The pitch. That's up high. 2-2. It'll be Toth, McCoy, and Ketterman here. Strasburg with 1 in the first and 2 in the fourth, while Winchester has their run in the fourth as well. 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to short. De Guzman, big hop, throw to first, and they call him out at first. Looked like Toth beat it out, but they're going to call him out, and that's out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 6th.
James McCoy.
So 1 out in the 6th, and here comes James McCoy, the first baseman. He has grounded out and struck out so far tonight. And McCoy swings and fouls one back, 0-1. Zielinski so far, 14 strikes and 11 balls, 25 pitches through an inning and a third. And it's 0-2. Zielinski way ahead here, and he strikes out McCoy. James McCoy down for the second out. Comes Ketterman, the third baseman. He is lined out and brought in a run on a sacrifice fly and an RBI. That was back in the fourth. Ketterman swings and misses, pulls the string. It's 0-1. And that's outside, 1-1. One is inside corner, strike 2. Count is 1-2 here in the bottom half of the 6th. Strasburg up 3-1, but this thing is staying close. Zielinski's pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the half inning is over. And we're through 6 innings of play from Strasburg, with the Express holding a 3-1 lead, and we go to the 7th. History notes and more baseball action are coming up next. Stay tuned.
Austin Turner.
We go to the 7th. New pitcher on the mound for the Express. It is Landon Harper. Takes over for Donovan Burke. Harper, 6'2" righty from the University of Southern Miss. He is from Meridian, Mississippi. First pitch from the Flamethrower is a called strike, 0-1. Donovan Burke's final line: 6 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. The pitch from Harper misses, 1-1. Winchester has 8, 9, and 1 up. Turner, Cordova, and Little here in the 7th. And a 3-1 game, 1-1, that's up high. We begin with our history notes, and we will start in 1846 here in just a second. Here's the 2-1. That's outside, and Harper's got to find the zone. Today in 1846, the New York Ball Club defeats the Knickerbockers Baseball Club 23-1. 3-1 swing and a miss. Alexander Cartwright serves as the umpire for the game, which is curious, as Cartwright is one of the Knickerbockers' best players. So he did a little double duty, I guess. He played as the umpire, and then he goes back, and that had to be a fairly called game. Swing and a foul back by Austin Turner. Three-two. Ball 4. Comes right out of the bullpen and walks the first batter he sees, and that allows Winchester to get even more energy here in the inning. So here comes Ramses Cordova. He has singled and singled. So Winchester dugout is getting rowdy and getting into the game here. Tying run at the plate, the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 1. Today in 1973, Pete Rose of the Reds and Willie Davis of the Dodgers both collect their 2,000th hits. Throw over and back in safely as the runner. A single for Pete Rose against the Giants and a home run for Davis against the Braves. Pitch down low, 1-1. 1-1 the count in the 7th. Winchester down 3-1, but the tying run at the plate. Landon Harper in the game, and the pitches hit the second. They're going to go to first and take the out. Good play there by McKinley, getting at least 1 out. Turner moves up to second, and there is 1 out here in the 7th inning.
Number 42, Mason Little.
Today in 1979 at Yankee Stadium, 36,211 people show up to witness the return of Billy Martin as the Yankees manager in a 5-4 loss to the Blue Jays. So Mason Little at the plate. He has grounded out, reached on an error, and lined out. It's a big run out there at second, even though it's not the tying run. The pitch from Harper. And, a called strike. Good frame job there by the catcher. It's 0-1. Winchester did not like that call. Down low. Today in 1988, Bert Blyleven wins his 250th career game as the Minnesota Twins beat the Seattle Mariners 3-1. 1 ball and a strike here in the 7th. The pitch, swing and a miss. He went after the high cheese. It's 1-2. Today in 1990, Gary Carter plays in his 1,862nd career game as a catcher to break the National League record by Al Lopez. Yadier Molina has broken that, though, by a good bit now for the Cardinals. 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him in the dirt. And Little is down for the second out here in the 7th.
Number 14, Chino de Guzman.
Here comes the third base shortstop, Chino de Guzman. He has struck out twice and grounded out. The pitch to Chino. That's in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. It's 1-0. Today, 11 years ago in 2010, Kevin Millwood signed in the offseason to be the Orioles ace. Finally records his first win of the year for the last place team. And a swing and a miss. So 11 years ago today, the Orioles were still in last place, but they're on their way up, folks. And they were in the playoffs between then and now. Back when Chris Davis could hit the ball, and they had Manny Machado, and they had some pitching, and it's a lot different now. 1-1. That's in the dirt. Another good block by the catcher, Hooks. That's 2-1. Here's a very fitting one coming up here in just a second. 2 balls and a strike here in the 7th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Today in 2012, Joel Peralta of the Rays enters a game against the Nationals in relief of David Price in the 8th, but is ejected before throwing a pitch for having pine tar on his glove. Very fitting for what's going on in the big leagues right now. Well, after a leadoff walk, Landon Harper's a strike away from going to the next inning. And, base umpire is yelling at the Royals dugout again. I don't know if they're chirping again or what they're doing, but it's been a constant activity for the Royals. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Landon Harper gets a ground out and 2 strikeouts to get out of the 7th after the leadoff walk. And the Express hold on to a 3-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Strasburg coming up to bat. We're back after this.
7th inning stretch time with Bon Jovi. Living on
We go to the bottom of the 7th.
catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Strasburg 3, Winchester 1. It'll be 9-1-2. Ty Hooks, Mac McCroskey, and Chad Ferry here for the Express. First pitch is outside, 1-0. And that misses. Today in 2013, the Rangers finally get a win from a starting pitcher this month. Today's the 19th. They couldn't get a win until this day, 2013. The Rangers were hurting a bit. Pitches hit well into right and caught by the right fielder, Brantley. Strasburg is not getting any luck on their hard hit balls tonight.
14, Mac McCroskey.
One out in the seventh, and here comes Mac McCroskey. Today in 2015, and I was actually at this game, I witnessed it. A-Rod joins the 3,000 hit club with a first inning home run off of Justin Verlander. He hit it to right field, to the short porch. Probably hit it like 340, 350 to get it over that fence. And that was number 3,000 for A-Rod. Here's Mac McCroskey, and he chops one softly to third. Big scoop, throw to first, and they call him out. Looked like he beat it out for sure. Good play, though, at third once again by Ceballos, but it looked like McCroskey was there, but that's out number 2.
Right fielder, number 33, Chad Ferry.
Here comes Chad Ferry. He is now the right fielder in this ball game, moving from left to right. Swing and a high drive to right. Is it fair? Is it foul? Where is it? It is a fair ball and a long home run for Chad Ferry. He hit that ball into the night, and it was almost impossible to even pick up on where it was. But Chad Ferry gives the Express a huge insurance run with a 2-out missile home run. And Strasburg is up 4-1. Ferry's 3 for 4 on the night, and that was absolutely
DH, number 28,
smoked into high in the right field. And now we've got the coach for the Royals right up and talking to the base umpire, and now there's some more discussion going on, and it's been an all-night thing with Winchester and the discussions between the coaches, the bench, and the umpire, and a little argument going on down the first base line right now with Mike Smith and the base umpire. And he's going to walk off and go back to the dugout. Base umpire is going to pull out his notebook again and write something down, and give credit to the base umpire. I mean, he has hurt a lot tonight, and he has not kicked anybody out yet. And they've been talking all night. Winchester's been very vocal to the base umpire for whatever reason. And base umpire has been very generous keeping everyone in the ball game. We'll see if that lasts the rest of the night. As Galaney hits one high into left center, but coming in as the center fielder and making the catch. And that is the out. So we'll keep an eye out for any ejections. Hopefully we don't see any, but the way things have been going tonight, you never know. Strasburg tacks on a big run in the bottom of the 7th, and they lead it by 3 as we go to the 8th. A couple innings to go from Strasburg. Come back with us. We're back after this on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet.
37, Austin Bowman.
We go to the 8th. Another pitching change for the Express. It's Keegan Allen. Keegan
One of our best crowd
from the University of Oklahoma. 6-foot righty from Rogers, Arkansas. He will take over after Landon Harper went 1 inning, allowing no hits, no runs, no earn, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Allen's first pitch is a strike, 0-1. There was a lot more bickering once again going on during the half inning between Mike Smith, the head coach of the Royals, also another coach who actually shook hands with the base umpire, as Allen just threw about, I would say, 93 or 94 miles per hour as he throws it right past Austin Bowman. And it's 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? He rings him up. 3 pitches, and he is gone for out number 1. Yeah, I had a feeling he went around after they had to appeal. So Bowman's out number 1 here in the 8th. Good start for Keegan Allen.
Catcher, number 25, Will Long.
Woodstock trailing Front Royal 5-2 in the 7th. Tom Sox now leading Covington 6-2 in the 6th. Here's another strike. It's 0-1 to Will Long. Keegan Allen coming in. 5 innings, 8 strikeouts, and a 1.80 ERA. 0-1. That's in the dirt. His first ball after 4 straight strikes. It was going to turn into a possible immaculate watch, but 1-1. Fastball way up high, 2-1. 4-1 the score here in the top of the 8th inning from Strasburg, Virginia. Valley Baseball League action. The 9-3 Express and the 6-2 Winchester Royals. Always a good game when these two teams play. And suddenly it's 3-1. 3 straight balls for Keegan Allen. Big insurance home run for Chad Ferry in the bottom of the 7th, making it 4-1. 3-1. That's in the dirt to the backstop, and 4 straight balls and a walk to Will Long.
Third baseman, number 10, Sabine Ceballos.
Comes Sabine Ceballos. So 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Strasburg looking for a ground ball. Ceballos swings and misses. Way behind that one, 0-1. 25 viewers on Facebook, 25 viewers on YouTube and about 40 on Facebook. Runner goes and comes back, and it's 0-1. Now it's 0-2 on the swing and a miss. Richard Swigert, to answer your question, what was the dugout warning for? We're not really sure. There's definitely been some bickering from both sides, but a lot more from Winchester that we could see up here. So not sure exactly. 0-2, and wow, he blows it right by him, and Ceballos shakes his head and gives him a little credit on the way off to the dugout, and that is out number 2. He just country hardball there. 3 straight fastballs right by him. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and there are 2 outs. Here comes Ryan Dorn, the first baseman. Reached on an error, and he singled twice and also an RBI. Fastball up and out, 1-0.
First baseman, Ryan Dorn.
What's this guy's name? I gotta ask. Hey, Matt. Matt. One. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Keegan Allen trying to strike out the side here in the 8th. Does he even dare go to the breaking ball here? 1-2. And just missing outside, 2-2. If I had to predict, I'd say he's hit 95 right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count, 2 outs in the 8th. Here's the pitch. And they call it a ball. 3-2. Pitcher Allen's going to step off. That's tough. 2 straight pitches looked like they were strikes. And it goes both ways. Now the zone might have shrunk a little bit. 3-2, runner going. The pitch, swing and a miss. Blows it by him. Wow. Keegan Allen strikes out the side, throwing absolute gas. And the top of the 8th is in the book. Strasburg 4, Winchester 1. We go to the home half of the 8th. Getting down to crunch time in this one. Strasburg going to look to tack on some more runs here as we go to the bottom half. And we get ready to move to the bottom of the 8th inning from Strasburg. Express leading it 4-1. It's been a good game here between these two teams tonight, as it was the other night when Winchester beat them on a walk-off home run. So it'll be 4, 5, 6. Brown, McKinley, and Toth due up for the Strasburg Express. Strasburg 4 runs on 6 hits and 4 errors. Winchester 1 run on 7 hits and 1 error. Brayton Brown awaits the first pitch, a slow breaking ball, 0-1. Brown is 2 for 3 with a run scored. And outside, 1-1. The umpire tends to turn his head, which kind of gets you, yeah. Can't tell if it's a strike or not. 1-1. And looked like he went around. Oh, he does not. 2-1. So Brown in a good count here to try to drive one. 2-1, nobody out in the 8th. Swinging a high fly to right. Going back towards the wall, looking up and making the catch. Strasburg has had multiple balls tonight where they have just missed it getting out of the ballpark.
Number 13, Tripp McKinley.
That's like the 3rd or 4th ball tonight that could have left. Just barely stayed in the yard, and there's one out here in the 8th. Yeah, hit that in the first inning and it'd be a different story. So one out for McKinley, and Tripp swings and misses. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Zielinski threw 3 1/3 here tonight. 26 strikes, 17 balls. Came in the 5th. 1-1. Slow breaking ball down low, 2-1. The pitch. Swinging a chopper to third. Playing back is Ceballos. And he makes another strong throw. That is out number 2. He's been very impressive over there at third base. 2 outs, and here comes Eric Toth. Check that. Toth is out of the game. It's actually J.J. Souza.
Left fielder number 9, J.J. Sousa.
So J.J. Souza comes in. This is his first at-bat of the night. Toth was 0 for 3, or actually 1 for 3, with a single and an RBI. Souza has hit the ball well this year, and he proceeds to hit one high and down the line towards the foul territory, and overrunning it is the left fielder, Turner, and it drops 0-1. So looking at tomorrow's schedule around the Valley League, tomorrow is doubleheader day. Cannons will be at the Generals, Winchester's at Charlottesville, Woodstock's at Stanton, Front Royal's at Harrisonburg, and Covington is at Newmarket. The 0-1 Souza takes outside 1-1. Then again, Strasburg will be back here Monday night against Newmarket, scheduled to be a makeup day, but now rescheduled. 1-1. That's inside 2-1. 2-1 to Souza. Swing and a pop-up left side. This could be trouble. It looks like it's going to be dropping, and it does. Foul territory. Souza has hit it over there twice. He can just straighten it out a bit more. He might have the distance to leave the yard. Count is 2-2. Yes, Souza has done well. He is nice swing, and he can hit it to right, and they're not cheapies. Soslinski from the windup, the 2-2. Souza crushes one, right field. Is it fair? Is it foul? Foul ball. It left the yard. It had the distance, but it was foul by about 2 feet. Just barely, and that was almost right on cue by J.J. Souza. Just as we mentioned that he could hit it out to right, he hits it out, but just a couple feet too far to the right, foul. Souza again will try it. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball up high, and Soslinski was jogging off the mound, but he'll have to turn around. Souza's put the bat on the ball here in this at-bat, but he wouldn't be afraid to take a walk either. 3-2, 2 outs, the pitch to Souza. Swing and a foul tip. Catcher cannot hold on. Will Long drops it, and it's still 3-2. Souza coming in with a .307 average, 3 home runs and 11 RBIs. And when he hits it, he enjoys it, and that's good. Again, 3-2. Strasburg up 4-1. Swing and a pop-up foul left side and out of play towards the parking lot. And we'll do it again. We got underway tonight at 7:03, about to hit the 9:30 marker here in tonight's ball game. 3-2, 2 outs again to Souza. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. That was inside, but they call it strike 3, and Souza's down looking. And we are through 8 here from Strasburg. Well, it's a 4-1 ball game, and the Winchester Royals need 3 to tie or 4 to go ahead as we go to the 9th. Strasburg will bring in a new pitcher. We'll tell you about him after this. Going to the 9th inning here in the North Division matchup. And we go to the top of the ninth. New pitcher on the mound for the Express. It's Ryan Ammons, the hard-throwing lefty from Clemson. He's a 6-foot lefty from Easley, South Carolina.
The batter, number 17, Cam Brantley.
We start the ninth. Cam Brantley, the right fielder, will lead it off. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of double plays and a ground out. Cam Brantley facing the lefty Ammons, who throws hard, just has to reel in the control as that one misses just a tad outside, 1-0. Keegan Allen was fantastic for the Express in the 8th. 1 inning, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. 4-1 in the 9th. Here's the 1-0 from Ammons right there, 1-1. Strasburg has some flamethrowers in the back end of that bullpen, and that's what you don't want to get to if you're the opponent. 1-1. Fastball called strike. Winchester cannot believe it. 1-2. Seven, 8, 9 here in the 9th. Brantley, Turner, and Cordova. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fastball up high. Another flamethrower, I would say, as we talked about Allen throwing hard, Ammons is probably throwing around the same. Both Division I guys, Oklahoma and Clemson. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. The only thing I'm worried about here, although it's 7, 8, 9, don't forget about Bullman batting third. So he could bat here, and you don't want to see him bat here in this inning. He's clutch when it comes down to these late game situations. 3-2. Breaking ball got him in the box, and they finally call it.
Your orange 50-50 ticket, number 839-542. 839-542, good for $123. Take it to the train station. 839-542.
3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out here in the 9th. The pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Got him on the slider. And Brantley's 0 for 4, and the Royals are down to their final 2 outs here in the 9th. Good pitch there.
Number 44, Austin Turner.
Here comes Austin Turner, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs and a walk. Ammons, first pitch. He shows bunt, gets it down. The catcher picks it up, throws the first. 2 outs here in the 9th. Good heads-up play by Ty Hooks. He got out of the crouch and threw it very quickly, and there are 2 outs here in the 9th.
Second baseman, number 18, Ramses Cordova.
So here comes Ramses Cordova, a final hope for the Winchester Royals here in the 9th. 4-1 the score here in Valley League action. Ryan Ammons trying to pick up the save here tonight. Donovan Burke, the starter. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Little foul tip into the glove. It's 0-1. No games are final yet around the league. Ammons, the lefty, set from the stretch, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. If you know the big leagues, you know Aroldis Chapman of the Yankees, and you know Josh Hader of the Brewers. The last few arms have come out with velocity like that. Now, not Chapman, maybe, but he's just insane. Strasburg a strike away from winning their 10th ball game. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive down the third base line, and Mike Smith, the head coach, is able to get out of the way. It's still 0-2. Mike Smith, the head coach of the Clark County Eagles baseball team, varsity action in Winchester. Oh and 2. Ammons looks in for his signs. Hooks lays him down. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the Strasburg Express win it by a final score of 4-1, and they have won their 10th game out of 13 on the season. They are 10-3 and lead the North Division with a solid victory over a very good Winchester Royals team here tonight, as the Royals fall to 6-2 and Strasburg is up to 10-3. Winning pitcher tonight for the Express is Donovan Burke. He went 6 innings, allowing 7 hits, 1 run, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. Landon Harper, Keegan Allen, and Ryan Ammons all win an inning. And let's see, Harper had 2 strikeouts in the inning, Allen had 3, and Ammons had 2. So a lot of strikeouts in the back half of the bullpen. Big hits tonight from Chad Ferry, a solo home run. Ferry with 3 hits on the night. He had 3 of the 6 hits for the Express. Toff had a hit. And Brayton Brown had a couple. So only 3 guys, Chad Ferry, Brayton Brown, and Toff, had the hits, all for the Express tonight. But it did the job. Strasburg finishes 4 runs on 6 hits and 4 errors, and Winchester 1 run on 7 hits and 1 error. Again, tonight the Strasburg Express get off the schneid a bit after losing 2 in a row, and they win their 10th game of the year. They will be off tomorrow while Winchester will be playing a doubleheader. And the Royals will be on the road. They will be taking on the Charlottesville Tom Sox. Again, thanks for joining us on tonight's broadcast. Again, the makeup date will be having action Monday night. Strasburg will host Newmarket, and they'll look to get some more wins here in the season. Again, tonight, thanks for joining us from First Bank Park from Strasburg, Virginia, on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. The Strasburg Express win it by a final score of 4-1. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll talk to you again on Monday night here from Strasburg. For the final time tonight, this is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2021 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.